Between the last 2 months of below freezing temperatures and the constant headlines promising impending doom, it's been a hard winter in my corner of the world. And I'm not gonna lie, there's a part of me that just wants to wallow under a pile of blankets and cry until spring. But since that's logistically improbable, recently, I've turned to another form of self-care instead. Specifically, I've been trying to take better advantage of the small pleasures in life to pass the time. And the main thing I've realized in this pursuit is just how boring of an adult I've become. Case in point, my most recent flights of fancy have included sipping gingerly on a cup of hot tea and delighting in the mornings when my dog poops near the trash can and I don't have to walk for more than a few feet carrying a bag of turds. Don't even get me started on the triumph I feel when I fold the laundry and manage to reunite all the socks with their pairs. And while these things are all admittedly satisfying now that I'm an old, I do also still remember the time when my small pleasures were a little less grandma core. Back in college, for instance, I met a guy named Gustavo who wore fake snakeskin pants and liked to drop by my dorm. Since I enjoyed tea back then too, I used to have a honey bear in my room. And Gustavo would sprawl on the bed in his snakeskin pants and drip single drops of honey from the bear to his mouth, while he waxed poetic about the agony and the ecstasy of the anticipation of waiting for each golden drop to hit his tongue. He also recommended putting tiger balm on your nipples before class to spice things up, which may or may not have contributed to his eventual disappearance from school. I also remember when my small pleasures were a little more grandma core, because now that I'm thinking about it, my sister and I also used to have a lot of fun at my grandma's house while my parents were at work. Sometimes she would give us $1 apiece to spend on penny and nickel candy at the nearby store. She would also let us dress up in her old-fashioned clothes, and then we'd go down to the corner and try to get the attention of passing cars by pretending we were old ladies picking our noses. And when we got bored of that, we used to build castles out of the contents of her toilet paper closet because, having grown up during the Depression using old patterns and corn cobs as toilet paper, she was determined to never run out again and had jumbo rolls of Charmin packed to the ceiling in her guest room. And nothing suited us little toilet paper princesses better than soaking cotton balls in the witch hazel she used to treat our bruises and sucking it out. At least until the day she got wise to our games and started demanding to smell our breath after we used the bathroom. And damn, now that I'm remembering how fun it used to be to dress up in crazy outfits and talk about gratification with men named Gustavo and consume illicit substances in the bathroom, maybe I need to forget about the small pleasures of tea and just hit the bar.